Well, I wish I'd stayed rolling, because it actually went pretty well. So, we've got it connected. It's pretty secure. Now, we just have to fire the heat. Let me get my crap together, and we'll fire it up. Wow. Not that you probably can see it, but it fired on the first shot. That's nice. Very nice. Give it a few minutes, or a few seconds, and see if we can turn the valve. Alright. Made sure water heater was relit, boss man. Okay, gas. Tester 327. Not big enough. And Nicholas Rowan, you will be happy to know that I think I fixed the power issue. I think. Is it 6:35? I don't know. It's late. Natural gas will zero. We're gonna go ahead and start and eliminate the condensate pump from the float switch circuit for now. There goes the inducer motor. There goes the igniter. Why did I hit escape? I don't know. Gas valve is coming. We have flames. We've got 3.4 roughly inches of water column. We've got about 5% CO2, about 11, almost 12% O2. Not that you'll be able to see that, but yeah. So 3.4 inches water column at the moment. 5.5 CO, 11% O2, 23 parts per million. I think I'm almost happy with that, but we'll give it a little more gas. .4, a little more gas. See if we can get our CO2 to 6 and our O2 down to 9. So there it is, the after of the change out. Not necessarily my prettiest work, but I did try in a crawl space. So can you grab this? You can go ahead and take that to the truck. Yeah. Good Lord. So there's my condenser. I have no idea. Oh, I do have an idea where my 5/16 chuck went. We'll go ahead and well, you know what? I should be sure that my system is actually cooling properly. So I'll go ahead and take care of it. If you're not testing, you're guessing. If you're not testing, you're guessing. I had 10 subcool, but I didn't have a low enough temperature split, so lowered the fan speed on the blower to see if we could get the temperature split a little better, and then I was just gonna call it good without checking it. But if you're not testing, you're guessing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 8 p.m. and I am finished with my install. Or should I say, I am now headed home. I finished the install about 30 minutes ago. Had to go back to the shop and drop off my assistant. Job went pretty well, other than being low and having to dig to get the new furnace in, which you saw. My combustion analysis came out okay as far as I know, but I'm sure I'll get some feedback on the 6% CO2, what was it? 6% CO2 and 10.2% O2. Obviously parts per million was fantastic with the new system, but posted a question to Google Plus about raising the gas pressure above 3.5 inches in an attempt to get my oxygen a little lower, and I appreciate your feedback in that regard. Had to wire the furnace myself, which wasn't an issue. I've done that for most of my change-out career. But the electrician came and noticed that we didn't have the furnace in the crawl space yet. So he actually helped us move the furnace into the crawl space, and his assistant hooked up the high voltage to the condenser, but they left and never returned to hook up the furnace and install a GFI for the condensate pump. So it wasn't a major deal, but I did obviously have to do that work, which I wasn't expecting to. Had a little bit of trouble with the B vent, as you saw.
But all in all, job went well. Hopefully I've edited all of this to something that is less than 12 and a half hours worth of video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with one of your friends. And as a side note to Nicholas Rowan, I believe that I've got the 327 redneck engineered to power off and on properly with the power button, so that I don't have to constantly pull the battery out to shut it off. So for now, it's working well. Thank you so much for letting me use it, and one of these days I'll pick up the 320 or the 330. Justin McCullough had commented that I shouldn't go for the 330 because it's way more than a typical residential light commercial technician would ever need, and I am prone to buying tools that are overkill. I spend way too much money on things that I don't really need, but I like the features of the 330. I like being able to have customer input or customer data on the ticket and store that information. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I rambled on after I had said all the other stuff. Have a good night or day, depending on when you're watching this. Come back for the next one. See ya.